Hello again everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jersey Shore Pondscapes Videos. My name is Chris and we are talking all about koi ponds, water gardens, waterfalls, pond plants, fish, pond filtration systems, the whole bit here. I've been in business for over 25 years building koi ponds and waterfalls, and I've learned a lot and experienced a lot over the years, and I want to share it with you with all these videos and try to help you guys out and teach you some things and answer some questions and hopefully help make you more successful keeping your own ponds. So I have a website as well, www.pondscapesandmore.com, where I have a ton of videos, a whole bunch of pictures. I've got product descriptions, product reviews, links that you can buy different products from. Also some information on attracting and feeding wild birds. So if that's something you're interested in as well, check it out. There's some cool stuff on there. Also Instagram, Facebook, Instagram too, Jersey Shore Pondscapes. Facebook is Jersey Shore Pondscapes. I am posting almost every day different pictures of ponds and videos of ponds and waterfalls, as well as some bird stuff and some landscape stuff, some plants, cool stuff. So check it out, I'd really appreciate it. And today's video, we are building on a series of videos that I have about aquatic plants, all different types of aquatic plants. Today's video we are talking about a plant called the golden club. It's kind of a different plant. It's not as popular as many of the other plants are, but I do see it out there quite often, and there's something about it that you need to know. Okay, but first let's just tell you about the plant. So it is a plant that loves the sun. Okay, it however does like to have some afternoon shade. Okay, so while it does well in sun, it does better if it gets some afternoon shade, some protection from that hot blazing afternoon heat. Okay, but it has long dark green leaves, and the leaves are pretty cool because it actually repels water. So like drops of water fall on the leaf and it runs right off. So it's kind of cool. And then it has these long flower stems that come out of the plant. It has a long white stem, and on the end of the white stem is a yellow stalk basically at the very end, which is the actual flower. So it's a very unique looking plant. It's very different. It's really kind of cool. All right. However, when you go to your garden centers, your aquatic plant, places to buy these plants, they never tell you the fact that they're actually toxic. They're actually poisonous. I've never seen that advertised, right? You wouldn't really want to advertise that, but I'm telling you, okay? So be careful with these plants, all right? While they look cool and they're very unique, all right, they can be potentially dangerous to your fish and you. Inside the sap system in the leaves and everything of this plant is a chemical called calcium oxalate crystals. And it's basically an irritant. It's not something toxic like snake, like a snake venom or something like that, where you touch this stuff and you're going to get, you're going to be in a hospital. No, it's not that bad. But for some people, it can cause some skin irritation. All right, much like almost like a poison ivy kind of thing. Okay, but maybe not as drastic. But it will cause some skin irritation, some rashes and stuff. Now, for your fish, okay, it can be dangerous for your fish if they eat it. All right. So a lot of plants, a lot of fish like to chew and eat on, a lot of the plants, okay? And they dig up the roots and all this stuff, and it's just what fish do. If they consume parts of this plant, they can have a lot of problems within their digestive system, around their mouths, okay? This is definitely something that's toxic, and it's not good for them. So, while I would say, it's a cool looking plant, and it's neat to have in your pond, just be aware of where you're putting it in the pond and make sure that your fish don't have direct access to eat it, okay? If the plant, like I said, is set underwater, all right, the leaves will come and kind of lay on the surface of the pond. If the plant is set up higher in the water, okay, maybe an inch or two under the water, the leaves will stand upright out of the pond. So just be aware that, you know, if the leaves are laying on the surface and the fish have access to the full plant, they could eat this stuff and it could be dangerous to them. Even if the plants are up out of the water and the leaves start to die off, or one, you know, and it falls into the water and the fish eat it, it could be a problem, all right? So be aware of that, okay? Especially, you know, if you have expensive koi. If you have expensive koi, you probably shouldn't have many plants in the pond anyway, but you don't want them eating this plant and having problems, all right? So just make sure that the plant is out of the way of the fish and the fish don't have direct access to eat it. Otherwise, it's a very cool plant to have, all right? So just, you know, be aware of that. Now the plant can grow, you know, 10, 12 inches. It gets a nice size. You can put it in a nice sized pot so that it's nice and stable. However, it's not a very invasive plant, okay? It's not like cattails or something that's just going to spread and take over your whole pond. It really stays pretty contained. So once, you know, you have it planted in one nice pot, it should be just perfect right there, okay? You're not going to need to be dividing it and cutting it up and you know, keeping it from growing out of the pond into the rocks and dirt and everything. It stays very much contained. So very cool plant, all right? I wanted you to know that it is toxic and it can cause problems to you and your fish. So just be aware of that. But I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm just, because it is cool. I'm just saying that if you do, make sure you're aware of its toxicity and don't, you know, allow your fish to eat it. All right? All right. Thank you very much for watching. You know, hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my website and Instagram, follow me on Instagram and stuff. I'd really appreciate it. I definitely can use the support. I've got a ton of videos out here for you guys. I've put a lot of time into this and I hope it really helps you, but you subscribing to the channel and following me and stuff also supports me too, so I appreciate that as well. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. We'll see you again in another video. Take care. Bye.